Hi there, Kendra Tolbert here. I'm a registered dietitian and yoga teacher, and I specialize in women's health and fertility. And today I have our 7th video in our 8-part series exploring the Live Fertile philosophy. And today we're taking a look at the 6th principle, which is love. Now, I'm not talking about romantic mushy-gushy love here, although that can definitely be a part of it. I really am talking about self-compassion and all of your social ties and social support. You might be wondering what any of that has to do with your fertility, and I'm going to tell you. So remember that your fertility is one aspect of your well-being. So the things that support your overall well-being are going to have a positive impact on your fertility. We're not just after optimizing your reproductive health. I really am interested in helping you create life mindfully. So whether you're trying to conceive now, you were trying to conceive yesterday, or you were hoping to already be pregnant, we know that these things are going to also improve your overall life and your quality of life, because that matters just as much to me as helping you get pregnant. So as I said, I'm referring to both the love that you have for yourself, or self-compassion, and I'm also talking about your social ties. So we do have some research that suggests that social support can have a positive impact on conception rates. So I'm actually going to show you that research now. So the research that we have that suggests that there is some sort of association or connection between having social ties or a support network and improving fertility comes from Alice Domar. Now, Alice Domar is like the mind-body expert when it comes to fertility. In this particular study that we're going to take a quick look at, she had 3 different groups. So one group was the cognitive behavioral group, and they received relaxation training, cognitive restructuring, methods for emotional expression, and nutrition and exercise information. Those in the support group checked in with each other. They had an opportunity to share how they were feeling and how different things were being impacted by their experience with infertility. And finally, there was the control group. The control group did not participate in any sort of support, and they did not receive the cognitive behavioral training. Here are the results from the study. Overall viable pregnancies. Viable pregnancies in the participants who remained in the study for the full year were as follows. 55% of the cognitive behavioral and 54% of the support group participants experienced a viable pregnancy, in contrast to 20% of the controls. So that suggests that simply receiving support, being a part of the support group, really did have a positive impact on someone's ability to conceive and have a viable pregnancy. I mentioned earlier that the self-compassion piece is also an important part of this. Now, when we're talking about self-compassion, we absolutely have to go to Kristin Neff. Kristin Neff is the self-compassion expert, and so let's go ahead and head over to her website and see how she defines self-compassion. According to Kristin Neff, self-compassion means you are kind and understanding when you are confronted with your personal failings. Essentially, it's treating yourself with the same level of care and kindness and compassion that you would treat anyone that you care deeply about when they were going through a difficult time. So often it's very easy for us to hold ourselves to impossible standards, but be completely understanding towards those that we love. And this is about turning that love and that compassion towards yourself. There are definitely some amazing benefits to self-compassion. Here are just a few. Self-compassion has been linked to improved body image, decreased anxiety, depression, and stress, and improvements in resilience. We also have tons of research that shows that social ties are just as important to our health as what we eat and how we move our bodies. There's a lot more to well-being and wellness than just food and exercise, and community is definitely an important part of that. So, what do you plan to do with this information? How do you plan to show yourself some more self-compassion? How do you plan to strengthen your social network? Here are some ideas that you might want to explore. Read the book Self-Compassion by Kristin Neff and apply those practices. Call a friend who is understanding and kind. Write yourself a letter, really expressing the support that you have for yourself and the understanding that you have for yourself when going through a difficult time. Snuggle up with a pet. Find a support group, either online or in person, with people who understand what you're currently going through. So there you have it, our sixth principle in the Live Fertile philosophy. I can't wait to see you again next week where we cover our last principle in this series and in the philosophy. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be well and bye for now.